This is a point that Steve at SDD Services, SDC, something like Services, asked a little while ago. And he said, what do you do if a shipper deliberately tries it on with a weight? And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't really matter whether it's deliberate or it's by accident, it's on you. So the first thing you need to do, you need to know your van weights. So need to know the best way to work out what your van weight is, find out what the laden weight is, what your van can carry fully loaded. So if you're in a Luton, it's 3.5 tonne. If you're in a 7.5 tonne truck, it's 7.5 tonne. If you're in Veronica, yeah, it's 18 tonne. So that's how much your vehicle can weigh. And I'm a bit sketchy about this. I'm not 100%, but I know that this is the Janet and John version here. That is how much your vehicle can weigh up to that amount to go on a carriageway on the road. The best way I have found to do this is to put all your kit on the van, put your ratchet straps, and put your bars, and put your your thing for cranking the wheel nuts in the front, and your pallet truck if you've got a pallet truck, and your blankets and your sack barrow. Fill the thing up full of diesel, and if it's got AdBlue, fill it up full of AdBlue, and then take it to a weigh bridge. Now, you don't actually have to pay for the printout. There are weigh bridges near me, and I think they're kind of scattered around the southeast of England. I think they're called something like ADR or something like that, or ASL, ASM I think it is. And they're basically scrap metal people. And the guy at ASM says, you can come in and use our weigh bridge anytime you like. He said, if you come in during the day, you might have to queue up. If you want a printout, so that they will weigh you and then give you a printout of what your vehicle weighs, it costs you money. But if you want to come in at 4 o'clock in the morning when the place is shut and it's absolutely empty, you can drive onto the weigh bridge, then walk up to like the little desk counter thing, and there's like a red LED display there, and it will weigh what your vehicle is. So now you know. So say, for example, you're in a Luton van and you filled the whole thing full of diesel and all that kind of, put your straps and blankets on like that, and then you've taken it on the weigh bridge, and that weigh bridge says your van weighs 2,650 kilos. So your van can carry 3.5 tonnes, so you can carry, top of my head, 850 kilos, which if you've got a tail lift and you've got a box Luton, wouldn't be a surprise. It's a bit of a scary, what? Is that all? That's all you can take. That's a pallet of coke. It's not even a pallet of coke. Pallet of coke's a tonne. But then you know. Then after that, it's down to you. So if you ping it, so you get the job, firstly, and also the other thing you want to do is have an idea of how much things weigh. I mean, I made mistakes in the past. I made enough mistakes. I picked a job up in Slough once, and I had to go, and I'm going distance as well. It was going like Birmingham or something like that. And the guy brought out 2 pallets of with liquid on them. And I went, how much does this weigh, mate? To the fork truck driver, he went, oh, I don't know. And I was like, no, wait, he went, I don't know. And I thought, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You don't want to tell me, because you know if you tell me, I'm straight on the phone to the shipper. They're going, they're trying to put 2 tonne on me here. But I was young and I was naive. Well, not that young. I was naive, and the job had been difficult to start with, trying to find the place. And I just went, I just put it on. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have put it on. And then, so how do you know if you're overweight? Well, you've got to try and gauge it. Firstly, you'll get a feeling of how your van drives if it's empty, and how your van drives when it's full. Things will tell you it's overweight. When you're going to pull away, you'll feel it. It's like, oh, I've got something on me there. Look at the springs. If the springs are smiling, they're happy springs, that's good. If the springs are frowning, they're miserable, sad, that's not good. If the wheels are touching the wheel arches when you go around the corner, you get a scraping sound, you're overweight. So what can you do? Well, the thing to do is if they load you and you're overweight, go back in. I go, that's heavy, take it off. I did it once, bless them, and it wasn't the woman's fault. I was in a 7.5 tonne, and she'd put these machines on, and I went, and I was watching this thing go down, and I went, how much these machines weigh? And I went, oh, about 1 tonne each. And then I wanted to put on like 6 or 8. I went, no. She'd made the mistake of thinking if you booked a 7.5 tonne, it could carry 7.5 tonne. I went, no, love. No. The van can carry 2.5 tonne because it already weighs 5 tonne. I went, oh dear, didn't know that. So I went, right, they're coming straight back off. Take them off. You don't drive anywhere. You don't go anywhere. You don't want a public highway. You get them and take it off. If you've got it on and you're not sure and you want to think, well, I want to err on the side of caution, what you need to do is go to the nearest weighbridge. Now there are two kind of ways about how we go on with this one, but what I would do is I would go to the weighbridge and then I would check it, and if you're over, train it. Long train as well, long train running, that's the Doobie Brothers. If you're over, you're not supposed to move it. You're supposed to get it off. You can ring the shipper and go, they've loaded me, I'm over, you're going to have to get someone to come and get this one off. That would be the proper thing to do. It's going to buy you a load of grief. The shipper's not going to like you very much. Alternatively, if you can, take it back and go, I've just driven 2 miles down the road to the weighbridge and I'm heavy, take it off again. You're not supposed to do that. But again, there's ways and means around that one kind of thing. The safest thing to do is not to get overloaded in the first place. So it's like Steve Esty says, what if they try it on purpose? Now, when I was on my CPC training, so there was one of the guys there, he's a lorry driver, and he said, I used to work for a firm, and they would regularly put me on a multi-drop, and I would regularly be heavy. And I'd go into the office and I'd go, I'm overweight. And he said, you've got 8 drops, you're only overweight till your first one. It's no good, because you're still overweight and you don't know when you're going to have an accident, and you don't know when the nice people from the DVLA are going to, the DVSA, well, I always get confused, DVSA, are going to pull you over and go, follow me to the weighbridge, and then you're overweight and it's on you. It's not, you can't go, oh, the shipper overloaded me, oh, the people in the bit of warehouse, it's on you. If you're driving that vehicle and you're heavy, it's your responsibility. So you are the one that's going to pay the fines, you are the one that's going to get the endorsements, you are the one that's going to, whatever it is, you are going to be the one that's going to be standing up in court going, why are you too heavy? So the best thing to do is just not get it done in the first place. But then, to be honest with you, it doesn't happen so often, because most people who run on the CX know what they're doing. And most people are pretty much switched on. So, but yeah, I would say you err on the side of caution. You ring them up and I would say to the shipper, they've just put this many pallets on me and I don't trust this at all. So, and then if they turn around and go, well, look, you know, we sent you in to pick up the load, it was supposed to be 1 ton, the guy's trying to load you with 2 ton, you obviously can't take it. You go, well, I can take one. I'll take 1 pallet, I can handle 1 pallet and take it up there. You have to send a van in for the second one, or it's cancellation fee. And it is a cancellation fee, because it's their fault. They sent you in to pick something up that is said in your van specifications you can't carry. So I'm sorry I'm a little bit vague about what to do to and from the weighbridge, but we've had this conversation before. So, but the trick of the matter, the safest way around it is just don't take it. If you think you're heavy, and you can normally tell, you look at the springs and they're like that, or you're going, oh, you just go, get it off. It's not happening. Better safe than sorry, eh? So, well, I'm waiting. They were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago, but oh well. Life in Norris. Me trying to take care and take money.